see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu.
You can feel it. It's magical, and it's just like you want to be there. I was like, I don't want to leave it. I just don't want to go anywhere.
And there was a sense of joy and also excitement. That power, that feeling, that is just out of this world.
It's just life-changing, I think.
You can feel it. It's magical, and you just like, you want to be there. I was like, I don't want to leave it. I just don't want to go anywhere.
And there was a sense of joy and also excitement.
That power, that feeling, that is just out of this world.
It's just life-changing, I think. Everything's life-changing with him.
It was incredible feeling, an incredible state to feel the stillness, the calm, the peace, the connection with everything.
About a minute into it, I just completely relaxed, and you're just completely, your mind's just really clear, no thoughts. It's just kind of just that moment of bliss. It was great.
It was like that bliss and really connecting with God. And I think I said, oh my God. It was just the purest, most gentle but divine feeling I've ever had in my life.
Oh no, that was just so special. I don't even know if I could put that into words, but I can feel myself misting up when I think about it. It was profound and so special.
It's just joy coming through, and it's amazing. It's powerful. It's very powerful.
His ability to share his Satori state and clear through all the many people's blockages that sit with him is very unique. I don't know of anyone else that can do that.
When Sri Avinash does this, you feel the energy instantly, of the calmness and the peace.
His passion and his love just drive the energy to come within you, and then you're able to relax and actually receive it.
Well, he's the guiding force. You can see that that he controls that divine energy, and he can direct it. Yeah, and that's what's so special about him, I think.
It was amazing. The energy was so strong. Sri Avinash said I was on my divine couch. And I felt there was nothing else in the world that mattered. It was just total peace.
Love. Pure, unconditional love. And that's when I started crying, was because I just felt my heart expand. And to me, that's what God feels like.
Sri Avinash is saying that's your soul, that's who you are. And to see that and feel that and share that is just beautiful.
Not only me, but Sri Avinash can, with his sheer resonating power, can just take one after the other, an entire room full of people, and with varying times, give everybody that experience, or at least close to it. Is just, there's no doubt in my mind. I wasn't even sure what I was chasing until that moment, and now I know what I'm chasing.
Could you feel when he was raising your vibration?
Can feel it still now, definitely. Can feel it very much so now. And other people that I spoke to as well, other people also felt it.
So when I woke up, I just said, what did you do to me? Like that pain in the head disappeared, that sore throat was gone. Yeah.
It was really powerful. He has something unique.
I had surgery about 8 months ago and had some of my organs completely removed. And so I haven't been able to eat properly. And after that healing, I have never had so much fun eating, and I can taste my food and I can swallow and I'm not throwing up, and it's like it works. I don't know what he did, but all the stuff that he cleansed out and healed, it absolutely works.
I've never felt that power before. That's the sign of a true healer.
Our body is constantly healing itself, but when it fully flows, we become very healthy physically and mentally. That's how it works. When I'm healing someone, what I'm doing is using energies to feel their being with that ancient light. Love, joy, peace, contentment, gratitude, lightness, expansiveness, all these qualities. When I'm doing my healing, I'm infusing these qualities into your soul.
Right now, from this private healing, it's the first time I didn't remember what it felt like to not have a headache or to be in pain, and it's the first time that I can actually look at a light and it doesn't hurt.
Went home that night and it was an amazing sleep I had. It was probably the best sleep I've had in my life.
It just went. I don't have any pain in my spine whatsoever. None. And I normally wake up every morning and try and crawl out of bed.
Healing. One of the most powerful experiences of being in here. It was extraordinary.
The energy is genuine because I can feel it, and that was true. It's evidential for me, otherwise I wouldn't be coming back.
His abilities are amazing, absolutely amazing, and I also get his distance healing, which I absolutely love, and that's been really helping me through a hard time. And so I guess it's probably one of my favourite parts of the retreat is getting the healing, because I know how powerful it is. It's amazing.
The healing today and the Satori as well, that was just incredible. Very grounding, very centering. It was just, it's really great.
And he's just a powerful master. His energy is so lovely that I connected so much with him.
You feel that presence. I wouldn't say just him. I would say the present. Yeah, because I think he's much more than just what we see.
This is the most joyful thing, the best thing I've done in my life. Money can't buy it, you know what I mean? Like, it's amazing.
I'm completely just amazed by the whole experience. It's completely changed my life.
Like, I mean, if you paid $1 million or more, you can't put a price on that. It's just priceless. It's priceless.
Hello, hi there. Welcome to my Heal Yourself, Heal the World webinar. I hope you are all very excited about this webinar, as how I feel. There's going to be a beautiful program in this webinar, a jam-packed program for you. I like to just run through this program, but before I do, I'd like to send all my greetings to all of you all over the world, and thanks for joining me in this webinar. So this webinar, I'd like to just run through the whole just the essence of this program for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes is the plan scheduled time. So first I'll be doing a divine transmission of divine love and compassion, because that's tremendously beneficial. Basically, the whole world, all the whole world's problems really can be put down as missing the divine love in our heart. So I'll be doing that transmission, followed by a talk, which runs for around 25 minutes or so. And then I'll dedicate half an hour to answering your questions that you have written in. I'll try my best to answer them. And then I finish off with that session with another divine transmission I call it Meet the Divine Transmission, where I bring your essence, yourself, to meet the source. I guess you can call it the creator, the source, or God, whatever words you call it, doesn't matter. It's just that supreme essence. And then after that, we'll have a 10 minutes toilet break. And then I come back. Then I do the one world healing, where I'll be healing you for around 40 minutes, and around 15 minutes or so I'll be healing the world, and you'll be joining me to heal the world together. So that's basically the whole program. So I'm very much looking forward to do as much healing as I can in this in the one world healing, and I hope that you benefit heaps. And let's get started, because even though it's 2 hours 45 minutes in this webinar, it will go very quickly. So I want to spend my time just really just giving you really my wisdom and my teachings and the healings as much as possible. So let's get started. So the first transmission will be on divine love and compassion. All you have to do is close your eyes and feel yourself receive the transmission. Okay? So just close your eyes now. Now, begin by going to your heart space, deep in your heart. And feel that beautiful being in your heart. Now, I will send the divine love energy to your overall energy field. Now, feel your heart space and feel the beautiful divine love energy filling up your whole heart space as I'm transmitting that energy right now. Feel your love for your family and friends deep in your heart. That beautiful divine love energy. Feel that feeling that you have so much love to give, infinite love in your heart right now. Feel your love for humanity. Feel how much you love humanity. Feel that right now. Feel your love for every being on our planet. Feel that right now. Notice how beautiful that makes you feel. You have such infinite love for every being. Feel the feeling of compassion in your heart for every being on our planet. And every person on the planet. Their struggles, their pains, feel your deep understanding of how they feel and your compassion and love for them. Feel that right now. Feel the compassion in your heart right now as I transmit that deep into your heart right this moment. Try to feel that right now. It's like you can feel the feeling of every being, how they feel. Every person. And you can relate to them. And you can connect with them. Notice how beautiful you feel inside you right now when you're able to connect with them, with every being. Now, I will expand your divine love energy in your being outward, beginning from deep in your heart, outward. Feel the expansion outward, outside your body, moving wider and wider. Filling up our whole planet. Now, I want to move that divine love energy outward further. Into the whole universe. Feel that divine love energy right now, from deep within you, expanding to the whole universe right now. there's nothing but love in your heart, inside you and outside you. There's nothing but love. That beautiful divine love energy. Inside of you and outside of you, pervading the whole universe. Feel that right now. Feel all your fear energy just dissipate and vanish. Just melt it and disappear by this divine love energy. Feel that shift right now in your being. Nothing but divine love. In every cell of your body, feel that. Feel your love and compassion for every being on the planet, every person and every creature. Feel it right now. You can now gently open your eyes and we'll end the transmission. So the next part of the program, I hope that makes you feel a lot of warmth in your heart, brings a lot of peace and comfort to your soul during that transmission. So the next part of the program is my talk, and in this talk I'd like to share how to face the challenge of life, the turbulence of life, not just during the challenges of COVID, but the overall challenge of life that we go through, like financial difficulty, relationships, and emotional pain and traumas, and all sorts of problems we can imagine in our life. How to go through life facing all these challenges, but not burnt by life, but have the strength and the power and the light within you to be above all of that, and therefore to contribute to the world instead of a burden to the world. So that's the aim of this talk that I'd like to share with you. You see, the first thing to know is this: every person on the planet will go through heaps of suffering, lots and lots of suffering, and there's a reason. There's a reason why that happens. From one perspective, the suffering is caused by all sorts of circumstances in our life, in our lives. But the reason for that, the suffering, is not to to cause. It's not like the Creator has created all this suffering for us for the fun of it. It's not for the fun of it. See, in every suffering, there's a gift. There's a gift in there for us to kind of embrace and take and accept and make the most of it, and let that fire of suffering turn us into like a solid, precious diamond, like that. So this suffering is really, from the highest perspective, it's actually for our own good. It's hard to see it like that, but it is for our own good. And the second reason why, from another perspective, the second reason why we have so much suffering, is that, see, we haven't been trained to understand the real cause, like what is suffering, and how and why does it happen, and how to avoid that. Maybe not exactly avoid that, but how to conquer that. How to conquer that. So I'd like to explain. I'd like to share with you, that until we understand this one fact, we always have heaps of suffering in our life. And this one fact is this: if we go through life, only look on the outside, then we never know what's the inside. We never know our inner being. See, for example, myself, I know what's on the outside world. I know the challenges I go through, but I always know, in every second of my life, I always know my inner being. See, therefore, because I know my inner being, because I live mainly from my inner being, and the outside is just another aspect. It's like you go out to play, but I always have one foot in my inner being all the time. So I never ever get lost on the outside. Doesn't matter how hard the circumstance on the outside is. So, because I know my inner being, I have one foot in my inner being all the time. And in that inner being, when any person that goes in that inner being, goes into their inner being, and they know that place in their heart, they know that inner state, inner being, and they don't put their attention on the outside. They go inside to the focus totally in the inner being. Then in the inner being, there's just peace. There's just peace. In the inner being is that divine being in ourselves. When we actually get to know that, and when we reside in that, then there's nothing but peace in our life. We face challenges like everyone else, but always in our being, there's peace, there's calm, there's tranquility. There's no pain, pain. There's nothing like that. Nothing like that. So, what I'm sharing is this. We have to. If we want our life to be peaceful and happy, we have to learn that state, get to know our inner being. See, like that. So, I like to run through really the ways to get to know our inner being, like this. Step one is to know the inside. You have to stop looking at the outside. That's step one. I know it sounds obvious, but it's not something that you stop and reflect deeply about, and you understand how to do that. But you can't look and see inside if you continue looking outside. You don't know. The house that you bought. The house that you bought. If you actually never lived there, and like you're always outside the house and in other places like this. It's just an investment property, and you never reside in the house. So you actually never get to know the inside of the house deeply compared to like a tenant that lives there for many years, you see. So in some sense, we're just kind of like investors. We're not really, we don't go deep inside the house, that house inside us like that. So the first thing is you can't see inside you. You cannot know yourself deep inside if you keep on looking at the outside. In other words, like all the outside, all the achievements and proving to others and conflicts and all these basically people, circumstances, situations, and all these and events, all these on the outside, and then you constantly analyze it, and then you press replay and you analyze it again, and then you press replay and then analyze it again, and you keep on going, thinking about it, like that. So, in that sense, we're constantly living in the outside world, and what's the consequence of that? The consequence of that is this. You see, when you live in the outside world like that, when you meet people and there's different circumstances in your life and situations and events that happens in your life, when you analyze it constantly, your life, see, what you're really doing is just constantly thinking about it. What's good, what's bad, like this. What's ideal, what's not ideal. So that thinking process it creates emotions. See, basically when you think, it creates emotions. And when you can't stop thinking, can't stop analyzing, then you get trapped in that emotion. See, and when for example, let's say you think like negative, and then it makes you feel sad. Look, a minute of sadness is no problem, but when you stop when you continue thinking about these negative thoughts, basically thinking on negative topics and thoughts, so then you continue to feel sad for a long time. You might have a little breather, a little bit, and then it goes again. The thinking starts again, and then the emotion continues. So your whole life, if you don't stop analyzing and thinking about it, then your whole life is just continuous different phases of sadness. And when you're trapped in the sadness like that, you can't stop it, then that's what you call suffering. You see? So we have to basically understand that. And then when we understand that, the suffering is caused by the outside. But not really the outside. It's our thinking about the outside, thinking about people, thinking about events, thinking about circumstances. Our thinking about it that actually creates these emotions like that. So if we want to face the challenges in life, for example, the current times in our world, it's quite turbulent with, the last couple of years, all the interruptions and the tremendous disaster caused by the COVID-19, and on top of the existing challenges that so many people already face in their own existing life before the additional COVID challenges like that. So basically, what we got to do is we got to understand to let that go. Overall, we got to let that go, and we have to reside within. And to reside within yourself, you have to believe. You have to believe. You have to believe what I'm saying. You have to believe what I'm saying, because if you don't believe, you won't try that. You won't try that. It doesn't matter what techniques I'm going to share with you. You won't try that. So you have to believe. Now, believe and then try, and then try, So to go within, let me share. To go within, you basically just gather your energy, compose yourself, your energy inside you. Just compose yourself. Just calm yourself. And feel that being inside you. Like that. And watch your energy in your being. Watch your energy in your being. It's calm and still. You feel the energy inside your being. You have to explore that. You have to explore that. You have to have. That has to be your goal. That has to be your goal in life. To be tranquil in your being, like that. Your goal in life is not to start a great business. It's not to get married and have children. It's not to be successful. That's not the goal in life. The goal in life for you is to be tranquil in your being. To be tranquil in your being. Calm and tranquil. And then when you're calm and tranquil, then you can choose. Then you can choose. Whatever you're doing, you want to start a business, you want to have a relationship, whatever it is in your life, then from that tranquil place, then you are in your highest power. Then great ideas will come to you. Endurance is going to come to you. That peace is going to come to you. Everything that you need to be successful is going to come to you. Everything you need to have harmony in your relationship is going to come to you. It's all going to come from that place. Like that. The opposite is totally ignoring that and just go out and chase everything you can on the outside and then just drown and just use up all your energy and go flat and then get nervous of the future, uncertain future, and get depressed. That's the exact opposite. Like that. Now, like in this talk, I won't go through and teach you the details, the techniques of how to actually achieve that stillness of energy inside you, because I've created specific videos to teach you already on that. So I won't repeat the whole steps of how to, for example, how to meditate. I've got videos on YouTube and my website, all for free there, to teach you how to do breath meditation, how to do, for example, the mantra meditation, using the self-healing mantra. I've created that already. I've created the guided meditation that you can actually, instead of doing yourself when you're learning, it's much easier when I guide you through the process. You just follow the steps, like following the recipe book, and you follow that, and suddenly you have the cake. So it's much easier. I've created that. I've created healing videos where I do all sorts of physical healing and mental healing and spiritual healing, where I code in these videos instruction where when someone's watching my videos, when they're watching, I will go to find them in that moment, and I'll start healing them as if they're in front of me. See, I've created this method, which is ideal for the modern day, like this. So when you're suffering in your own home or anywhere in the world, you can just go to my channel, YouTube channel, for example, and just find the healing videos appropriate for you and just watch it, and then I'll be healing you. So I've created all these things where, for example, these healing videos, it clears your negativities. It basically infuses divine energies inside your being. It heals you spiritually, so that you can remember your divine, your supreme being inside you. So I've created all this. I've made it so easy. Because I've thought through this deep and hard to make sure that it's the easiest possible for you. So all you really need is just watch these healing videos every day, as much as you can. Do the chant the self-healing mantra, which I created, which I've infused into the mantra. That when you start chanting that mantra, then I'll start healing you through the mantra, like that. See, and and you can do the breath meditation. Basically, see, there's so many of these things, but it's not about having heaps and heaps of stuff. It's not about that. If you just do some of these things, for example, if you just do the self-healing mantra alone, you chant that as much as you can all day, that will transform your life by itself. It's all for free. That will transform you, absolutely transform your life, without a doubt. So, but however, I've created the healing videos to help you as well. Just the healing videos alone, if a person just watches that, once or twice a day, or more if they have time, that will transform their life in a big way, like this. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this. I've shared and offered all these methods to help you to know you're the Supreme Being inside you. To know that in our being, we're not the embodiment of anxiety and weakness and nervousness and a burden to others. We're not that. We are that Supreme Being. Like, we are that being in us that's infinite. That has all the infinite love to share to the whole world, and much more, and will never dry out. We have that strength that nothing can hurt our feelings, nothing can affect us, And we have that light and beauty in us that then can uplift others with just our intention, like this. We have that in us. So, my message for this talk is this. You have to believe what I'm saying. You have to believe. Now look, I'm not forcing you to believe in me. See, at the end of the day, it's actually one's individual freedom to choose. But see, when you don't believe, you won't try these things. You won't do it wholeheartedly, like this. But I'm pleading you, do it wholeheartedly, and you see your life transform. You understand what I mean. By knowing what the inside, knowing your being inside, the energy inside you, the tranquility inside you. When someone screams at you or bad news happen in your life, you just stay in your being, and you don't fall down like a bag of potatoes, like that. You have the strength to compose and be unaffected, so you continue to be an upliftment for others and not a burden to others and your own life as well, like that. Anyway, that's my message. One of my favorite books is Conversation with God by Neil Donald Walsh, where God was channeling through Neil Donald Walsh. And I love the part where God said, when you don't go within, you go without. When you don't go within, you go without. That means when you don't go within, you miss out everything. You lose everything. You lose relationships. You lose all sorts of things in your life. You lose happiness. You lose everything in life like that. So anyway, I like to finish there. To just remind you, that it's a mindset. If you want to go through the challenges of the world, which will never end. Like the challenge of life will never end. It was on this planet thousands and thousands of years ago, and it's here today, and it'll be here thousands of years later. It will never end. But if you want to go through life, to be untouched by that, to be calm and tranquil and peaceful, and your energy is flowing, peace of mind, your body is flowing, your immune system is strong, physically you're healthy, and sleeping beautifully at night, like an upliftment for others from your peace and tranquility instead of anger and anxiety. If you want that, you got to believe in what I'm saying and start to use your energy and effort towards getting to know your Supreme Being inside you, getting to know that beautiful place, that divine self inside you, that beautiful, tranquil energy in your being, and live from that place like that. Anyway, that ends my talk on this topic of how to tackle the world and the challenges in the world at the moment. So the next part is the Q&A session, and I'll try my best to answer them. Devika's going to be asking the questions, and I'll answer them one at a time.
Okay, Master. Our first question comes from Paulina in Poland, and she'd like to know, what is spirituality?
For me, a spirituality is when you're living from spirit, when you're living from your heart, from spirit. Basically, we are, the Creator created us as body, mind, spirit. So, body, mind, spirit. We are a triune being, 3 in 1, body, mind, spirit. See, but when we are being spiritual, what that means is we are living our life towards the actual spirit aspect. For example, see the triune being, body, mind, spirit. See, body is very dense. It's very dense. For example, I always share. For example, if I just hit my arm like this, see that is very solid. That's very dense. You see. Now, the mind, see, is less dense. For example, you don't know what to hit, like if I go like this, the mind, like you don't hear anything, See, but the mind is less dense than the spirit. Than the body. The mind is less dense than the body. Because you know that because you see it. You see the physical body is more dense. The mind is less dense because you can't see it. But you can't see it. And then the spirit is the even less dense than that. It's the highest vibration. It's the least dense. It's also invisible, but it's much less dense than the mind. For example, if someone the nature is very mental, then when you actually go through basically when you interact with them, you realize that the people when they're more mental nature, it's kind of more awkward and more uncomfortable to be with them, because the energy you can feel is more awkward compared to someone that lives, resides, their being resides more in the spirit, and in the spirit they're more light-hearted. There's more laughter. There's more joy. There's more lightness. There's less seriousness. There's like a lightheartedness and something joyful about that. There's comfort. You don't feel like they're edgy. You say the wrong word, they get upset. It's not like that. So being spiritual means to live from spirit, from your spirit. To live from, it's like spirit sponsored. In your action, day-to-day action, it's spirit sponsored, and in your thoughts, it's spirit sponsored. Basically, your whole life is more spirit sponsored. Because of that, from that space that you're living, then automatically, your whole energy field becomes very light, very light. You become very understanding, and it's kind of easy to be around, and you have the space. To listen, to embrace other people. You have the space like that, and you have the energy to share and uplift people. You have more of these divine qualities. You have more love in your heart, the more warmth in your heart. So you can see there's a positive consequence of living from that place, from spirit. So to me, being spiritual means that, to live a life like that. It's not whether you read a lot of spiritual books and you remember a lot of things in the spiritual books, or you hang around spiritual people, Like, I'm not even sure what spiritual people looks like, because everyone's spiritual to me, like this. So, but it's more about how you're living from that place of spirit. That's all I can say. Okay, next question, Devika.
The next question we have comes from Adrian, who lives in Hungary, and he would like to know, can anyone be a healer?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you why anyone can become a healer. I'll tell you why. You see, first thing is this. As long as we're alive, our body is constantly healing us. We have injuries, it's healing us. There's problems in our body, it's cleansing out. I heard that someone sharing with me that people worry about cancer and all sorts of things, but someone told me that we have at least we get cancer at least 5 times a day. At least 5 times a day, we basically get cancer. So the thing is, our body just heals that, and the cancer cells disappear, and becomes healthy. So we're getting cancer every day. So who is healing your cancer? Your immune system. Your immune system is healing you every day, like this. So in that sense, you cannot say that healing is not taking place like this. The only difference is there's something in your being, your divine being inside you, right? when it resides inside you, basically to know it resides inside you, to know that the evidence of that is we're alive. When we're not alive anymore, that healing won't take place anymore. So when we're alive, there's a divine being inside us that's healing constantly our body, like that, and also it's constantly bringing our mind, trying to bring our mind to tranquility. It's constantly doing that. So that's automatically happening. See, so we are in that sense. In that sense, every person is a healer automatically, but not everyone is a healer consciously. But what I mean by that is this. See, to heal consciously is not like just an automated process. To heal consciously is when you're healing yourself, for example, or healing others. See, that means you actually, for example, sending divine energies to the location that you're healing, and you're combining with your intention, like what you want that result to be like, and what you're trying to do. Combine with the divine energy and your intention, and you're holding it there, and you're seeing it transform and transition, and the healing takes place. So when a person is able to do that successfully, they call the person a healer. You call them a good healer or a great healer. But reality is, the healing is already taking place all the time, automatically, like that. So you can see that from that perspective, everyone is already a healer. So the actual conscious aspect to become a healer is like any field. It is a skill. Like playing soccer is a skill. You want to be good at soccer, you have to practice the skill. Like there's players that they can juggle the ball and flick it on top of their head and do all sorts of, the number of times they kind of juggle the ball is incredible, And if you want to be good at tennis, if you want to be a good cook, if you want to be good at anything, you have to apply yourself. You got to learn the right techniques, the right way to make sure that that method, that technique works. Someone's tried that and it actually works. Not someone that made up some weird things that doesn't work. You actually learn stuff that actually works. Someone's done it and it works. And then you just got to learn that skill and hone that and get good at that. You have to put your whole heart in it, and consistency and practice and fine-tune with passion, wholeheartedness, and you get good at that. And then you keep on doing that. You gain confidence, your faith increase, and you keep on doing that, you start to heal amazing things. So in short, definitely, absolutely. Anyone can become a healer, in my opinion, anyone. Okay, next question, Devika.
The next question we have for you, Master, comes from Jay Hart, who comes from the Comoros Islands off the coast of East Africa. And they want to know how to move beyond life circumstances when seemingly everything dear is taken away from you.
Yeah, you see, that's a very good question. That's actually a very good question that probably everybody can relate to. Everybody in life, we've all been through that type of situations, more or less. Basically, when everything is taken away from you, when everything is taken away from your life, like people like, the hardship that people go through, like loss of loved ones and jobs and it's just so many things. Like, how do you How do you move on that? How do you still have strength and hope and prosperity and positivity? You know, that's not an easy thing. That's not an easy thing, you know, because it's easy to talk and say a few things, but when it actually hits you, when life hits you, you know, life can be, life can be harsh. Life can hit us hard, you know, and really the only way to face these situation, this darkness in our life is first thing, number one, first thing. It's weird to say because it's really basic, but it's so true. You know, it's so true. You gotta hang in there. It's just first step one is just hang in there. Why? Because if you just hang in there, just keep on endure it. See, time heals. There's a saying, time heals. Over time, naturally we start to adapt. The pain in that moment today, tomorrow is 1% less. The day after that is another % less. It's just over time, is less and less and less. And generally speaking, like that, you know, it's like people have relationship breakup. The first time they hear the news, the first few weeks, tears and struggle, the pain the person goes through, you know. But you know, a year later, the person they still feel pain maybe, but they don't feel that much pain. So it's just much less. So time is the healer. So first I would say just hang in there, because the way life works is like life goes up and down. That's just how life works. So if you just hang in there long enough, the down swing is going to move to the upswing, like that. That's just the rhythm of life, like that. So just hang in there. Next, like, don't be prepared. Basically, be prepared. You know, because if you're not prepared in life, imagine me. Like, if I'm not prepared for tennis matches, and I just haven't played tennis for 6 months, and I just rock up on the tennis court, and someone on the tennis court, social tennis, for example, they might say to me, "Oh, you want to play a set?" Like, I might say okay, which I have in the past. But chances are they're going to beat me because I haven't played tennis for 6 months. I'm not prepared to play a match like that. So like, I will bomb out. You know, like this. So you got to be prepared. You know, in life, you don't wait until you have a breakup. You know, a relationship breakup. Or you don't wait until you lose your job. You don't wait until your business go bust, and then you start to learn how to control your mind and emotions, how to dive into your heart, enjoy the tranquility, and surrender to the flow of life, the up and downs of life, and you just go in your heart and just enjoy your beauty, your divine self inside you. You don't wait until and that moment happens when your business go bust and relationship break up, because you're just not prepared for that, and therefore you start to have suffering. But if you invest in the time in your business to make your business successful, but at the same time you invest in the time to make yourself peaceful and strong in your spirit, like that, then when the challenges of life hits you, you'll be prepared. You don't have to be perfect at controlling your mind and emotions, like that. Like if you train somewhat, you know, like if I played tennis like say once a fortnight, and I play a set with a social tennis, maybe the person won't beat me 6 love. If I haven't played for 6 months, they might beat me 6 love. But if I play once a fortnight, once a week, they might beat me 6-2, 6-3. So like you don't life doesn't beat you as hard. It's just the suffering will be less like that. So that's what I would say. Like be prepared, prepare ahead of time, like that. And over time, time will heal. And when I say prepare, be prepared. You got to learn meditation. You got to learn how to heal yourself. You got to learn how to heal yourself. You got to learn to understand how life works. You got to know what you're going for. You got to understand the big picture. You have to understand the importance of wisdom and understanding. It's not just go get it. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Yeah, you need that understanding of life and the wisdom and the strength. Like that, and then we'll pass. These challenges will pass, and then life will be more smooth, and then the new challenges will come, and then you face it again, and then you struggle a bit more, and then you strengthen, and over time that keeps on happening. It keeps on happening thousands of times, hundreds, thousands of times, and then that strengthening process increase, and the end. That's how you attain enlightenment. So a person who attained enlightenment is not a person who had it easy, but the person who's been through that process in totality and exhausted the whole process like that. So that's why they won't have suffering anymore, because they've been through all of it, and they develop the techniques and the strength and the resilience and the understanding to tackle anything in life beautifully, peacefully, like that. Anyway, that's all I can say in relation to that question. But I do feel love and compassion to all those people who are going through those challenging times, because I understand how you feel. But I send my best wishes. Next question, Devika.
Master, our next question comes from Flavia in Germany, and she would like to know, what is a good tip to stop constantly overthinking?
Basically, to stop thinking, is step one is you want to. The reason why I say that is this, because see, thinking is a habit. Overthinking is a habit. You see, so if you're used to it, it becomes automated, and in some sense, when something's automated, it almost feels like it kind of numbs you, but it numbs you in a way that it's kind of like disempowering, but it numbs you. But in numbing you, in some sense, it almost feels like it's kind of easy. See, it kind of feels like it's kind of easy when you're kind of just thinking. In some sense, some people even like it. It almost feels nice. You're kind of just thinking, like this. But see, if you kind of like it, then you can't stop that. You can say you want to stop that, but if you like it, you're not going to stop that. So step one is you actually want to stop. And the only way you want to stop is you understand that the consequence of that. You understand deeply the consequence of overthinking. You start to understand, like, when you think so much, it makes you nervous. It makes you nervous for job interviews, and you bomb out in job interviews because you're not yourself. You start to behave weirdly, in desperation, and then the person that interviews you don't trust you, and therefore they're not going to employ you if they don't trust you. And if you make a speech, you're all nervous, and then you just don't enjoy making the speech. You don't enjoy the process, or you don't. Yeah, at night you're sleeping and you want to sleep because you got to get up to work early. And basically get up early to go to work for some big project, and then you keep on thinking. You can't sleep. Oh my God, and like 3 in the morning you still can't sleep. You see, then you start to, once you understand, because it's caused by my overthinking, which I got to stop this. And when you understand this overthinking, this thinking too much, is actually destroying my life. This is destroying my life, and I want this to stop. I want this to end like this. I'll do anything to make it end like this. It's like there was this guru, and he had a very devout disciple, and the disciple really wanted to attain enlightenment, and the disciple asked the guru, so can you please share with me the secret to how I can attain enlightenment? That's my whole life. I want to attain enlightenment so that I can be of benefit to the world the best I can. And the guru said, okay, come with me. So there was a river nearby, and the guru took the disciple to the river, and then the disciple said to the guru, can you share with me the secret now? And then the guru said, okay, come closer to me, and in the river, and then the disciple came closer, and suddenly the guru grabbed the disciple's head and just squashed it in the water, like that, just squashed it in the water, and because the guru was much physically stronger, and the disciple was kind of like shorter and smaller, so the disciple couldn't get out of the water. And so the guru kept on holding him there, and the disciple thought, oh my God, I've met this is a madman, this is not a guru, this is a madman. So the guru kept on, after like 30 seconds, after a minute, the guru kept on holding the disciple's head in the water. And after a minute and a half, the disciple was just desperate for air, trying to push all the way up, and the guru kept on holding him there. And just about when he was just like almost given up, the guru let go, and the disciple sprung his head out of the water. And he was so mad. The disciple was so mad. The disciple said, Master, you are crazy. You almost killed me. What are you trying to do? And the guru said, well, you asked me what's the best way to attain enlightenment. So I just wanted to show you. How to attain enlightenment, the best way. And the best way is this: if you hunger to master your mind and emotions, the way that in that moment that you hunger to have oxygen, the moment, that you do anything to have oxygen in that moment. If you hunger to master your mind and emotions like that, then you attain enlightenment like this. Easy. So I just wanted to share that with you. Of course, I love you. I'm not gonna drown you, but I know that you're very devoted, and I know you could handle that. I wouldn't do that to any disciple who's not quite ready. So And then the disciple reflected and thought, oh, now I understand. Now I understand. Now I understand. And the disciple was grateful for that tip, like this. He learned it the hard way, but he was grateful. In the same way, you have to love to stop overthinking. You have to love like the way the disciple loves, to have that oxygen in that moment. You have to love non-thinking state. You have to love the tranquility and the peace of non-thinking state. It's not like, oh, I'm quite disturbed now, so I need peace. No. It's you wanna love peace and tranquility with all your heart. You wanna love it. Because you understand the benefit of it. Like that. So you really gotta love it. And once you love to stop thinking, the non-thinking state, then when you're sincere in that way, then all the practice, the meditation practice, the breath meditation, the mantra meditation, the chakra meditation, the selflessness practice, the cultivating love in your heart, the self-healing practice where you cleanse negative energies out of you, and like that, and the striving towards positivity and goodness in your intentions and in your whole life, your actions, thoughts, actions, and words, then stop thinking is easy. It's easy. It's not hard at all. But when we don't, we're not committed, then to stop the constant thinking is very, very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult. So that's really my thoughts on how to stop that constant thinking. Let me see what's the time now. How much time we've got left? Okay. We're out of time now for the Q&A. So we can start the last transmission in this session before the 10 minutes break, and then I'll start the One World Healing. So in this Meet the Divine transmission, like I said before, I'll be doing this transmission where in this particular one, I will be bringing you to meet your divine self, and then from there, also I'll bring you to meet the source or the creator. That's really the aim of this transmission, where I help you I bring you to meet your divine self and then meet the creator, because the creator is basically is in you, is in that supreme being in you. So I will actually do that for you. So anyway, it's very easy. All you have to do is close your eyes and just feel yourself receive the transmission. Go to your heart space. and feel that beautiful being in your heart. I've just located that divine being. I've just located that divine being in you, your divine self. I'm going to send the intention that your divine being feels love for the whole creation, the whole creation. Feel how beautiful that feels in your being. Feel all negativities evaporating out of your being as you just reside in that divine self. Feel that happening right now. Feel your love for the whole of creation. Now, I want to bring your essence and your being, your spirit, to meet the source, the creator of the whole universe. Now, you are sitting right in front of the source, of the creator. Feel how much the creator loves you. Feel the immense, infinite love for you right this moment. Feel how the creator is looking at you. Like you are the most precious thing in the whole universe. Feel how that feels as the creator looks at you that way. Feel that connection. Feel the divine connection. Feel that right now. That oneness of heart, oneness of spirit, the connection with the source. with the Supreme Being. Feel that friendship, that beautiful, trusting friendship. Feel how your faith is restored this moment, right now, as you meet the Creator, the Source. Feel this connection, that beautiful connection with the Source, heart to heart. For millions and millions of years. This unbreakable connection. Notice how it makes you feel right now in your heart. Now, I will merge your divine spirit with the Creator's cosmic consciousness. Feel your heart and the Creator's heart becoming one right now. Your essence and the Creator's essence becomes one. Notice how that makes you feel. To experience the oneness with the Source, with God, with the Supreme Being. All your mind, sorrows just washed away, becomes non-existent. Just you and the Creator. That oneness. oneness of heart, oneness of spirit. Now, I'll slowly just take you back. Take you back to your body. Feel how you are now a completely different person, in a goodness, in love, in connection, in strength, in faith. After that meeting with the Creator. I can feel your spirit loves it, loves it. Feels wonderful. You can now gently open your eyes and we'll end the transmission. So now we'll have a little break, a 10 minutes break for toilet and all that. So we'll come back in 10 minutes and we'll start the One World healing. And so I'll see you in exactly 10 minutes from now. Check your clock, check your time, and I'll see you in 10 minutes.
I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Well, I came with no expectations, so yeah, it really blew me out of the water.
It's almost like they say, you know, if you're going to do one thing in your life, do this.
I've been on a spiritual level for so long, but this was the ultimate experience I had in my life.
From the moment we arrived, you could tell that it wasn't just any retreat. There was calm everywhere. Everybody was extremely friendly.
It's lovely to be in a group with people who are all looking for peace and happiness, and to watch people change over the weekend. It's beautiful.
Through all the spiritual master that I met, I never experienced the connection as I do with this spiritual master. I mean, everyone has goodness, but he has something really special.
He is just an amazingly beautiful presence. Strong, gentle, powerful.
You feel his unconditional love and his compassion, and at the same time, his joyfulness, you know? It's so good, you know. In most spiritual retreat, everything is serious. Here I can't stop laughing.
He's the funniest master you're ever going to meet. Most genuine and happy and joyful. He's the common man's master. He really is.
There is an immediate heart. You just feel his heart, and it's beautiful.
It's a very special man in a very special body doing God's work.
Those whose hearts are not open to me, during this retreat, they're going to feel great. And those whose hearts are open, they're going to feel amazing at the end of the retreat.
I will never forget for the rest of my life this feeling of power and strength and stillness and calm. Like a solid tree surrounded by crazy wind and it just doesn't move. That power, that feeling, that is just out of this world.
That was just incredible. Very grounding, very centering. It was just, yeah, it was really great. I felt very sort of chaotic, just very off-center, very ungrounded before I came yesterday. Now I feel probably more grounded than I've ever felt.
All I could feel was love, peace and joy for the whole of humanity, the universe, everything, which is what I've been praying for.
It's just an amazing moment. It's an amazing experience and it's so powerful.
Your mind will be wrestling all over the place, going all over the place. And it's a bit like arm wrestle. Spiritual arm wrestle, you know. And I arm wrestle you. And when I get you down like that, that's your insatori, which is a temporary state of enlightenment.
He teaches complex subjects in a really easy to understand, straightforward manner that have examples in our everyday life.
His talks are always interesting, his questions and answers, he's funny. And he's got all these metaphors from his own life when he was growing up, which helps us relate that to our own lives and the experiences that we've had.
I could feel when he was around me. It was just the most beautiful feelings. You could see a real difference in everyone's faces, like before and after.
It feels amazing. Whatever it has to heal, it got healed.
I teach the way, the correct way to do meditation and understanding how it works. It's not guesswork, you know. Doing it and knowing exactly what you are doing confidently, and when you practice it, you get results.
Yeah, he's so, loving to everyone, calm, and then just the way he spent time with every individual is the thing that everyone can see.
It was so lovely. Yeah, he just put his hand on my head, and yeah, I can just feel just beautiful energy coming through my body. So peaceful, you know. Really in my heart space as well. Just beautiful love.
Well, that's a very, very special event, and being so close to him and feeling that pure energy and that pure love and the way that transcends my being at that particular point in time. I just felt like a very different person when I stood up.
I feel magically blessed to have this experience and to have access to Sri Avinash in any form. So the one thing I would say is I'm eternally grateful, and I would encourage anybody to take up any opportunity they can.
People in Australia everyone should come here. Everyone should experience something like this.
For me, I would love everybody in the whole world to be able to do this retreat and spend time with Sri Avinash and experience what I've experienced.
With everybody else that I've spoken to, they can't believe the amount of transformation they've had in such a short space of time.
I don't know, it was such a blissful experience for me. And you actually have to come. It's not good to listen to what I say. Come and experience for yourself, and believe me, you never forget about it.
Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed that last session. And we've got another beautiful session for you where in this session I'll be focusing to heal you and you also the end, the later part of this session, you'll be joining me to heal the world together. That's going to be a beautiful, powerful healing for the world as well. But I'll start off with healing you. I'll be doing all sorts of healing, from physical, mental healing, spiritual healing, all sorts of healing for you. So all you have to do is just close your eyes and feel yourself receive the healing energy. And that'll go for around 35 minutes or so. Just close your eyes. I'll start off by healing your overall energy field with divine love energy. I'm just saturating your energy field with beautiful divine love energy, just filling up every space of your energy field with divine love energy. Now, I'll use divine light energy to just brighten the whole energy field and clear away all darkness energy out of your energy field. Feel your whole being brighten up with that beautiful divine light energy. Feel that right now. Now I move to your third eye. Sending deep peace into your third eye. That's in between a centimetre above your eyebrows, in between the two eyebrows, if you don't know where the third eye is. Feel that deep peace in your being as I infuse divine peace into your third eye. Now let's move to your crown chakra. Just using the life force energy, the chi energy, just clearing any blockages. Feel all the blockages being removed just at the top of your head area right now. Feel the life force going from above your head and the whole universe flowing straight through the top of your head to your whole body right now. Feel that happening right now. Just recharging your whole system. Now I move to your throat chakra. Just heal your throat chakra. Feel all obstacles and blockages in your life being cleared right now in your throat chakra area. Now I move to your heart chakra, just infusing divine love energy in your heart chakra. Feel all the pain and traumas in your life, in the past, making your heart all heavy. Feel all that fear energy and blockages and pain disappear right now out of your heart chakra. Now, moving down to your solar plexus chakra, feeling that. I can feel a lot of anxiety, energy sitting there. I'll just clear that out. Okay, that's much, much better there. All calm and peaceful there now. Now move to the sacral chakra. Just removing a lot of negative energies there. Further nervous energies. Yeah, that's much better. Now moving to your root chakra. Just cleansing your root chakra. Feel all the seeds of your past pains and traumas and negativities being cleared right now out of your root chakra. Feel how peaceful that makes you feel as I'm clearing all the darkness energies out of that chakra, the root chakra. Just a little bit more. Now, I want to heal your nervous system, your brain area, and your spinal area, the nervous system, the central nervous system first. Focusing on your brain area at the moment. Just bringing it back to perfect health. Now heal the nervous system down the spine, whole spine area. You might be able to feel some sensation in your spine area as I'm healing that, the nervous system there. Just bring it back towards perfect health. Okay, now move to your peripheral nervous system. Just all over your body, all your nerves, just healing that. Feel all your nervous system, your peripheral nervous system, central nervous system. Feel that going back to perfect health as I'm doing that right now for you. Try to feel that right now. I can feel your whole system is so peaceful after that. It's tranquil and flowing. Now I'm going to heal your lungs. Just bringing your lungs back towards perfect health. Feel your lungs becoming more stronger and stronger. Feel your lungs move to perfect health. Feel that right now, right now. Feel your physical heart moving towards perfect health as I'm healing that right now. I can feel there's a lot of past shock and traumas in your physical heart. I'll just clear that out. Use divine love energy. Just heal the physical heart. Just soothe it. Bring back to peace and tranquility in your physical heart. Balance. And perfect health. Feel that happening right now in your physical heart. Strong, balanced and healthy. Now just heal your stomach issues, ulcers and all sorts of things. Just heal the area, your stomach. Feel your stomach area becoming strong and healthy in perfect balance. Feel that happening right now as I'm healing your stomach. Feel the healing taking place right now. That's much better, much better. Now I'll heal lower back pain that some of you might have. Start off with the coccyx bone on the bottom, your spine. Just healing that. Just moving up your spine a little. Your lower back area. Just pulling out the vertebrae just a little bit, just give it a light stretch. And pulling in any slip disc, anything in place. Just healing up the lower back area. Now just move to the neck area. Just going to the top of the vertebrae, just healing that, where it joins to the head area. Just give your upper vertebrae, you join to the neck, just so give it a stretch. Light stretch. Just healing up down the vertebrae, from the top of the neck. Healing the overall upper neck area. The last area I'll heal for today is the sinus area. Feel your breathing area around the sinus. Feel that breathing. Your breathing should be a lot better. If you have sinus issues, should be a lot better. Even if you don't have sinus issues, you should feel better in the breathing as well. Let's give it a little bit more healing there. Much, much better in your sinus area. Just last minute in the area. Just clearing just a little bit more, just healing the nose. in your sinus area. Okay, that's much, much better. Okay. Now, if you open your eyes for a moment, and we'll just end the healing transmission there for you. I hope that benefits you a lot, and I try my best to heal as much as I can for you during that session, during that time limitation that I only have to heal you. Now, the next part is the world healing, which is really really beautiful. But before I start, I want to share with you that this world healing, I want to share with you that even though we're going to dedicate around 15 minutes or so to do the world healing, but even in this 15 minutes, at the end of this 15 minutes, I want to let you know that I can really perceive when we actually start doing this world healing the whole planet. And there's massive change when we do this. I'll guide you through the process. It's not rocket science, really simple. You just listen to my instructions, and I'll guide you through the whole process. But it really makes a massive difference for the world, for humanity, for Mother Earth, for the trees and nature. You know, it's just really a beautiful healing to make such a difference to the planet. And so all you have to do is listen to me, and I'll guide you through the whole process. Just close your eyes. Just relax. We're going to start off by using divine love energy. It's that energy that you use when you cuddle your pets, or you cuddle your children or nephew and nieces. When you cuddle them, you squeeze your love into them. You love them so much. That's divine love energy. We're going to use that energy right now to send to the whole of planet Earth, the beautiful sphere. We're just going to pretend you're hugging that beautiful sphere, and you're squeezing all your love into our planet, Mother Earth. Let's do that together right now. Squeeze all your love into Mother Earth. To help you visualize, you can just pretend you come out of the planet and then look back at the planet and see the sphere, and then put your arm around the planet and just squeeze all your love and hug the planet. Squeeze all your love into it as if you're cuddling the planet. Let's do that together right now. Feel your love saturating every inch of our planet. Just filling up the whole planet with your beautiful divine love. I can already feel the transformation right now as we're doing it together. The shifting, the beautiful shifting of the energy field to Mother Earth. Keep on squeezing that divine love energy for another minute. Keep on doing that to Mother Earth. Give it your whole heart, all your love. Now, squeeze all your love energy to all the forests, all the trees and forests of our planet. It is the trees and forests that gives us life to our planet. Send your love energy to all the trees of our planet. Squeeze as if you're hugging the planet, but directing that love with your intention to all the trees. All those beautiful trees. Yeah, I can feel the trees just so happy to receive your love. Now, send your love energy to all the animals on our planet, all the animals on the land and all the creatures in the sea. Direct your divine love energy towards all the animals of our planet. Let's do that together right now. Now, let's direct our divine love energy towards the whole of humanity. Just squeeze all your love energy to the whole of humanity. May your love for humanity return back to you 1,000-fold as you're healing humanity. With your beautiful divine love energy. Yep, I can feel the shifting in humanity. Yep, continue for a few more minutes. Now I'd like you to follow me and just see humanity brighten up in the face of every person. See everyone brighten up with that beautiful divine light energy, like the light in the night stars. See everyone's face just glow up in that beautiful divine light energy. See that happening right now. Now 1 more minute. Now I'd like you to just send your divine love energy directed to the heart of every person on our planet. Just squeeze your divine love energy into their heart. Okay. So you can gently open your eyes now, and we'll end the healing for the planet. I'd like to thank all of you for participating in that World Healing. I really appreciate you're helping me to do that. It's just wonderful when we unite together, when all our energies unite together to do such beautiful healing work. Like I shared to you before, it makes such a massive difference. I can really perceive that. The actual shift in humanity when that happens. So I really appreciate your energy, not just your time, but your energy. It takes a lot of energy to kind of give that. So I hope that you actually benefit a lot from that, because you get so much in return when you kind of share with a pure heart like that. And I really hope that you enjoy the whole webinar, not just the healing for you, but the whole webinar. It went very quickly, and I really enjoyed that myself. And I hope that it keeps on continues soaking into you, and it keeps on benefiting you. And do take care out there, and don't worry about the challenges of life. Just be strong, be good spirit, and I'll see you at my next webinar. But before I go, do share your feedback of how you experience the healing and everything today, because we always love to hear your feedback. It's really beautiful for all of us. And besides that, take care and look after yourself. Good on you.
I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I Savesham Purnam Bhavatu Savesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Savesham Svastir Bhavatu Savesham Shantir Bhavatu Savesham Purnam Bhavatu Savesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
I mean, you can feel the depth of wisdom that he's communicating, but he's so down to earth, he's so earthy, he's so real. The examples that he uses, they're so funny, you know, but they're also so relatable. So it just disarms you and charms you, and also it makes it, you know, I can believe because he's like me. So I can believe, and look what he's able to achieve, you know. So, you know, it just empowers me. It's very empowering, the way that he teaches.
What did it do to you when person after person had these issues from whatever pain level to zero through the healing?
Just witnessing that, you're witnessing miracles, you know, you're witnessing miracles. And, you know, we've been brought up with miracles, you know, like everybody knows the story of Jesus and what, you know, he was able to achieve. Well, I witnessed that this weekend again and again and again. I witnessed people being healed right there on the spot. And I guess it's this just amazement, and I just was just completely restored. My faith is restored. I think he's phenomenal. There is no doubt in my mind. He is an incredible healer. He's totally next level. Like, very, very powerful. There's a lot to learn from this man. In that short space of time, like, you can really feel it's tangible. The energy is tangible that we're able to transmit. And this is without much practice. This is, you know, some people transmitting this powerful energy have never ever tried to heal someone before. So it's quite powerful. He can reach anybody with his message. And once he's reached you with the message, that's it. It's in you. And that power is within you. If you're thinking about attending, you know, a program with Sri Avinash, don't hesitate.
What did you think of the masterclass? How was it?
I love it. You know, the simplicity, the wisdom. You know, I can do it, and I already did do some, but it's more of a you know, an unlocking the door and say, this is how it's done. You know, go for it.
Sri Avinash was awakening the ancient great healer in you. Did that move you? Like, how did that impact you?
Massively. Yeah, as soon as we closed our eyes and he said, move into the heart, I just broke into tears, and I just couldn't stop crying. Really deep emotion. I just feel that it's in me, and you know, he's waking it up, and it's there. I can just feel it. It's an absolute must. Really, really do. Just such profound, simple wisdom that everybody needs to hear. If you're seeking some help and some truth, and you know, you want to feel, you know, the truth inside you, just give it a go. Give it a go. Yeah. And the simplicity makes it so great for anyone to learn and adopt into their lives and use for themselves and for others. So yeah, I think it's brilliant. I really loved it. It's just truth and love and honesty, and he truly wants to help everyone. You could just feel it. You got to experience it to be there, you know. And I highly recommend it. It's a must.
Beautiful just to be amongst his presence and other beautiful souls here as well. So a real true connection with people gives you the confidence with his guidance to know that you can make a real difference to other people, and they feel it, and you feel it too. I like his teaching style. It's light-hearted but serious when it needs to be, with a really good intention and undertone to what he's doing. Easy to learn. Yeah, it probably much more simple than I imagined. Yeah, no symbols, no. It's all energy and intention, as he says. Simple as that. I would say if he's around, attend anything that is going. So, yeah, even if you don't think you want to be a healer, just being amongst him and learning how to heal yourself is powerful in itself.
Do you feel like you're able to go home and heal now?
Yeah. Sure do.
It was beautiful and very rewarding. No matter what you've done in the past, this is a new chapter that will open up for you. I can feel it, I know it. You know, I could see the person's glow come in their face as he was passing on energy, you know, with Scott, the movement in his body, lining up his spine, taking pressure off his neck and so forth. You could see that actually happening, his body adjusting. I'd recommend it to anyone that was interested in this line.
This weekend has just been the biggest eye-opener. I am just full of peace, love, glowing big, empowered big. Yeah, it just fills your whole being. And you know it's there, you know what it's for. And to go with that, it just leads on to your healing, which I didn't even know I could do, which the feedback I've had today from the healings that I gave other recipients was no more words can explain, but incredible. And I'm very proud and very grateful to have that gift. And I'll be telling everyone. It's just amazing. I'm really taken aback that, yeah, I did that, really? Yeah. To watch him and Gus was just mind-blowing. To see him, his body contorting and moving, and then him stand up and say, I've got no pain. The same as Scott did. He nearly did a somersault, a yoga stand on the floor. And he's a beautiful man. He's been in pain for nearly 30 years and he's got no pain. And just to see the look on his face, as Master said, you can see it. People's face changed. He looked 20 years younger. All the stress was gone from his face. He had colour. He was just glowing. He was just beautiful. I even gave him a big hug because I was so happy for him. Yeah. But his training is just very down to earth. He talks to the everyday man, the everyday woman. It's just, this is how it is, this is the way it's done. And he's showing you himself how it's done. Anyone considering a masterclass, don't hesitate. I did. Sorry I did. Anyone that sees the opportunity to go straight away. It will change your life.